Hey guys, how's it going? This is Obi with Line Strong's Elite. Thank you for once again tuning in and watching my videos, guys. Again, I'm honored that you guys see value in my content and you were drawn to watch this video. And so guys, with that said, be sure to subscribe first. This is Obi once again. Subscribe to the channel and we'll get right to the topic. So guys, today's topic is the executive's guide to building muscle and strength. Okay, so when it comes to training, guys, obviously we are aware of certain concepts: muscle, strength, hypertrophy, all that stuff, right? But I don't think anyone really dives into the technicality and what needs to be considered mentally when it comes to trying to make progress when you're training. So I have my whiteboard here. So right now I'm going to discuss a topic, okay? And that topic, my friends, is called work, okay? Work is the topic. Now, why are we talking about work? You know, what does that mean? Well, work, guys, is a formula. So the formula to work is when you apply force, and you have force, you have mass, and you have distance. Now, for the sake of this conversation, distance will be for time, okay? So work equals force times mass times distance. So why is that important? So a lot of times when people are training, they're not thinking about how they're making progress, right? When people train, they typically go into the gym or their workout with the mindset that I have to just get it over with, right? And trust me, right? I've been there, and I'm sure many of you guys have been there as well, right? I just got to get over it. But the mindset you want to adopt when you train is, how much further can I go this time than last time? So if you apply the work formula, you have force of mass times distance. So for example, if I'm doing a chest workout or chest and bicep workout, right? So I'm going from a chest movement to a bicep movement, like a hammer curl, okay? So how do I increase my workload, right? You do increase your workload by, number one, trying to increase the weight that you're lifting, every set. So when you start at 30 pounds, you know, as you guys know, I'm a big proponent of doing pyramid sets. I believe that people should start with a lighter weight and just do max reps until you just pre-exhaust, you burn out. You'll warm the body up, but most importantly, you're basically priming the body to lift heavier weights. So even if your max on a dumbbell chest press is like 120 or 130, that's fine. I still want to start light so I can start to, you know, get my body ready. So you start with 30s. You do, you know, like a minute straight of reps. This is probably like 30, 50 reps. Seems like a lot, guys, but trust me, it works. And then as soon as you get off of that, you go right into do your hammer curls, right? So you pick up like 20s, you do hammer curls with 20s, as many as you can. And then you rest for about a minute, you go grab 50s, right? You're progressively loading, right? You grab 50s and you do 50s max reps. Get off of the chest press, you go onto the hammer curls again. You grab the 30s, right? So by doing that, by going back and forth like that, that's called a superset. So if you apply the work formula, because I'm doing max reps, and sorry guys, this is mass right here. I'm doing max reps with the weights that I've chosen. Every set I'm increasing the weight, and the way I'm doing it, it's forcing me to apply more force, okay? Because when the workout gets more challenging, when the weight goes up, when the reps go up, your body automatically, by default, has to work harder, therefore increasing the workload. And then if you just, you know, you go to 70 pounds in chest press, 90 pounds on chest press, hundreds, like your body has to exert a lot of energy to lift that. But at the same time, you're trying to get as many reps as you can. So this is how you shock the system, guys. And, you know, when it comes to this kind of training, it's effective because, again, you're hitting that ceiling. And like I always talk about, when you get to that ceiling, you want to hit a drop set so you can try to get a bunch of more reps. And the whole point of all this is because I'm trying to increase the my overall work capacity, my workload, because the way you get stronger, guys, the way you improve, it's not just lifting a bunch of heavy weight. It's you have to increase your total poundage of volume for that workout. So what that means is this. Let's just say I'm doing like a 50 pound chest press. So chest press, right? So every rep that I do is times 1. And then, I do 2 reps times 2. I do 3 reps times 3. So you're taking this weight. And so if I do like 50 reps, let's say, right, with 50 pounds in each hand, that's 50 pounds, or 100 pounds, I should say, because you have 50 in each hand, times 50, right? That's a lot of poundages of volume. So that's the thing, guys. So I really believe that doing a lot of repetitions is the key, because you can always get stronger. You can always get stronger and improve your conditioning through doing higher reps. But the key is, because people are going to say, oh, well, higher reps just works endurance. Well, yeah, you're getting endurance, of course, but by increasing the load, you're getting stronger. And here's the thing. The reason why it's better to do that, because again, you see this where it says force? Because you're exhausted, because you're pre-exhausting the muscle, every time you exert energy, the body has to recruit more muscle fibers in order to perform the movement, versus if you just save your energy. So a lot of guys, what they do is they'll just do 10 reps and then they'll just set the weight down, right? Just to save their energy. But if you pre-exhaust the muscle, you get better mind-muscle connection. You're able to, guys, when they say, oh, I can't work my chest, I don't feel it in my chest, I feel it in my shoulders. Yeah, because you have to pre-exhaust the pecs, so that way your brain knows what it's working that day. That's why every time you pre-exhaust the muscle and you really squeeze the muscle, you can actually feel what you're engaging, because your body has been pre-exhausted to do it. So I think that by training this way, guys, it's better, because you'll get a better outcome. And also, most importantly, it saves you time in the gym or in your training. I'm a big proponent of doing 30-minute workout sessions. A lot of people think that that's not long enough, and it is. I remember when I was in college, when I was a freshman, because I walked on at the school I attended. I attended Weber State University. It's in Ogden, Utah. But I remember when I was a freshman, and I came in during the springtime, so January, because that's when walk-ons would come. And I remember being in the weight room, and the coach would put the workout on the board, and I'll just bust it out in like 25, 30 minutes. And I remember one time as I was leaving, my position coach, he stopped me. He was like, where are you going? I'm like, I'm done with the workout. You finished the workout that fast? I'm like, yeah. He's like, there's no way you did that. And here's the thing, right? If you look at, it's funny how when people say that, when you look at somebody who says that's what they do and they look great, they look amazing, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I would believe them. But he said that because the concept that I'm discussing with you guys, people don't know. People don't realize that the most important thing when it comes to training is intensity. Okay? So the kind of workout that I explained earlier, that is about intensity. So when you're constantly increasing the weight, increasing the repetitions, you're taking your body to certain lengths that it's not used to going, or it doesn't want to go. Because remember, your body wants to be at homeostasis. And what's homeostasis? Homeostasis is the state of a neutrality. Your body doesn't want to be overly stressed, underly stressed. It wants to just be nice and even like this. But when you're doing stuff like this, you're causing so much disruption that it has to adapt. In order for the body to sustain the damage, the muscle damage, like not in the literal sense, but the muscle damage, it needs to endure it, so that way next time it's ready to handle the stress. And then from there, because you're creating the failure, there's no limit, because the limit basically is based off of how much you can put in that day. So when you train like this, you save yourself time. So, and again, when you can save yourself time, then you can get back to recovery, you can get back to eating, you can get back to, getting your rest. Because I honestly believe that once workouts exceed like 30 minutes, especially for training intensely, you're on the risk of getting injured, right? And as we, I've discussed previously, but if you get hurt, you can't progress. So anyway, so guys, so the key takeaway, just to bring it all back, you want to make sure that you're applying the work formula. And what's that? Work is force times mass times distance. So over time in your workout, you need to be increasing, certain variables. You need to be increasing the weight, increasing the repetitions. I honestly believe that when you do stuff like this, you're gonna get the best outcome. But and do things that make the body uncomfortable. Supersets, drop sets. When I make programs for my clients, I include these things because it makes people uncomfortable. But guys, the results come from being uncomfortable. Okay. So guys, that's all I want to talk about today. That you want to increase your workload. You can't be doing the same things. Now, when I say that, I'm not saying you can't do the same exercises, but there needs to be a measurable tracking of the progress. So if like I said, if I did 50-pound dumbbell chest presses for 30, 40 reps, I need to be able to do 55 pounds or 60 pounds with the same amount of reps, right? So that's the way I can track my progress. You got to be able to do more weight for just as many reps, or if not more, or at least you're attempting to do more, okay? So anyway, guys, that's it. Again, thank you for watching my video. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. I'll be bringing you more information each and every day. That's the goal, is to post a video a day. That way you guys have access to the content. So anyway, guys, Obi here, Lion Strong CEO. Please sure to subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. And again, I appreciate you guys coming to my channel and watch my videos. And I will see you guys on the next one, okay? Have a great evening. Make good decisions and be the best you can be, all right? See you guys.